Crew Motorfest, released and developed by Ubisoft, is the latest game from the Crew franchise, released on September 14th of 2023. In making this video, the game celebrated its 2 years, and over those 2 years, content was added into the game, almost doubling its size since release. The game is set in scaled-down Hawaiian Islands, with almost 30 playlists having a festival racing theme. But what do these playlists actually contain? I found this playlist entertaining enough to try and complete every single one while adding some creativity of my own into it, which we will get later in the video. For now, let me explain what we will need to do for a completion of singular playlist. Every single playlist, which there is 27 as of October 2025, is made out of 4 segments: events, side activities, challenges, and custom mode. Events contain a handful amount of races with loaned cars and unique looks. Side activities are mainly speed traps, slaloms, escapes, and photo ops spread across the map. Challenges are mostly simple tasks for occasionally specific cars in events or free roam. And then there is custom mode, which is events but in every single category imaginable. So all in all, it will prove to be grind, but as we move from playlist to playlist, I wanted to make it so more special that I made it even more unique. But we will get to it when it will be needed, because it's time for... So, Made in Japan was my first playlist that I decided to crack down. It was my first proper time to get to know the game better. There were some ups and downs at the beginning, as after successfully completing the race with NSX, I couldn't manage the same with the Skyline. I'm catching up. Until I'm not. Oh, I'm not the roads on my own. They were taking me.
You're a fighter. These dragons are massive.
You got a wish to make?
So it was easier with NSX. Just so.
Sharp turn. Careful.
I lost it even before. This is good. Please. I'm not paying any attention. I even went try hard mode, but it couldn't correct mistakes that I made without realizing later on. Long story short, I had my wheel plugged in, so even though I played on my controller, the game thought I was playing on the wheel. As I didn't know at the time, we can say I rage quit. But I came back, with some stuff being fixed.
Driving steady.
My driving is fine. No worries.
Impressive drive. Ren will be happy to know them.
That didn't mean I couldn't have skill issues at the next event, but my excuse is that it was too hard to resist drifting.
Your ride is a 3rd gen 2002 Mazda RX-7. Lightweight, compact, a sick rotary engine, and one hell of a look. That's Tanada's car, and she seems pretty confident you can beat me with it. Let's prove her wrong. Great job. Though you aced all these old-fashioned street races. How about we show you what modern Japanese street racing looks like?
Speaking about drifting, there is drifting event and track one as well. Even though I don't personally think that track races are tied to Japanese culture, but who am I to say? 11. That's much better. As I won the next race in a good looking Lancer Evo, it was time to move to the last race with Supra, with which I had close battle against Nissan Skyline for 2 laps.
Hello, Mitsubishi Eclipse.
Alright,
Eclipse.
driver, this is the final race, all together this time. You guys ready?
You bet.
Yeah, slow.
Impressive.
Yeah, right.
It was a pleasure showing you around, my friend, and you definitely fulfilled your end of the bargain.
True. Didn't get bored, not even once.
Yeah, okay. You kinda did a good job.
There's clearly a spot for you in the group, whenever you decide to come to Japan for some more action.
And that's not now. Brother.
Impressive.
I don't know. Direct opposite.
Looks like you got yourself a special car for this race. What a ride.
Courtesy of the Motorfest, I presume.
A pumped-up Toyota Supra A80. A solid choice. Couldn't be more appropriate, actually. The Supra was specifically designed at the time to rival most of our cars. Skyline, NSX, or RX-7. And that customization looks flawless.
Pretty cool. But remember, nothing beats the R34.
Funny way to pronounce NSX.
Okay, you've got talent. This is getting interesting.
Yes, it now.
Shinjuku style, huh? Well, we'll see about that.
You gotta admit, it feels just like Tokyo.
Well, I guess they did do a pretty good job capturing the vibe of our streets.
How come our new buddy didn't get to drive high as MX-5?
Fair point.
Who knows? Another time, maybe. There's still so much about Japanese racing we didn't touch on.
Are we talking, guys, or are we showing our new member who the top dogs are in this pack?
Give me that little Miata. Oh, that is smooth. Oop.
Did you get that, driver? He said let's punch it.
Nice.
Completing events, which are the most fun by the way, of the 4 segments, side activities, challenges and custom mode were either not finished or untouched, as they unlocked right after this race. And by the way, Supra was received with lagged out cutscenes, so I spared your souls.
Sail is cleared and ready for takeoff, driver.
So we move on to side activities, which to be fair, I had troubles with. Mostly with slaloms.
Modern drifting technique was perfected by Japanese gearheads who raced in the mountains in order to keep city pedestrians safe. Along with suboptimal
I'm
road
supposed to
conditions, these mountain passes are filled with hairpin turns and other challenges. Drifting is the best way
Oh,
to take
that's
sharp
good.
turns without losing speed.
Hey, what?
In Japan, we call these passes toge. There's even a toge The airport is right on the coast, and the view of the ocean is stunning. At least that's what my databases tell me. Again, I'm just a robot. I hope you like the RX-7, because you'll... Drifting is a popular racing style in Japan, but drag racing also gets its fair share of gearheads. There's a drag spot set up not too far from
Drag
here.
racing? Really? So I would say it's more
This
American
runway
thing.
is one of the
I
best
think.
places to
Solemn upwards. With the car that doesn't have something. Oh wait, so I'm not supposed to drift. So I'm not done. I knew something was up. Like solemn doesn't sound like drifting. Alright.
By the way, did you enjoy driving that Toyota Supra we lent you for the final event? I'm just asking. No reason.
Don't catch me. Let's give it the best.
As was the case, the first slalom was not the only one I had troubles with, but this one was... well, both were RNG based, can't I think about it.
This is slow. This is about speed. God fucking damn it with these F-150s or how they are. Yes, of course. Why the hell they should not disable the vehicles? Why not? Missed one. Oh, fucking hell. The biggest fucking thing in the way. God damn. Like the offline racers have ghosting. Why don't turn on ghosting for these events? God damn. Slalom with another slalom. Making it double. Double slalom.
playlist ahead. Let's go.
No, I refuse.
So the first half of the side activities was done, and now it's time to collect the dragon statues and prove that questioning my stupidity is on the rise, as photo ops were, let's say, data consuming.
Gimme.
Yeah, maybe navigation tells you a few tips about setting time of the day or the weather in photo mode or something. But who needs navigation and all in all any guidance after the slalom incident, am I right?
Oh, this looks awesome. Now just have a... Was that the mic? Okay, this should be fine. So, as I'm objectively progressing through the playlist, having done 2 out of 4 segments, it was time to grind the game out just to be able to finish the whole playlist. Because of this, I went to play a lot of grand races and buy myself one of each car for every single category. Now, what cars I bought will be determined by that special thing I talked about earlier, which can we simply call deck. Deck is and will be a collection of car cards that have something in common spread across every playlist category. Made in Japan consists of 12 different categories. This means that our first deck will have 12 different vehicles. These 12 cars will need to have something in common, and for the first playlist I went a little easy on myself. From the ground up is our first requirement set, where any car that I got can be used. This will get more specific for playlists to come, as I was just making this particular part of challenge on the fly. To finalize my intentions, I will keep track of every used vehicle in the custom mode. In hindsight, I should use over 300 vehicles in it, which in the end will be my side quest besides all of the Crew Motorfest playlist platinums. Now, with everything laid on the table, it's time to get back to conquering Made in Japan. Challenges and many times mentioned custom mode is now unlocked, and it was time to be as efficient as possible. With that said, some challenges require specific cars to be used in specific events, meaning it gives some boundaries to what my deck can or cannot have. So obviously, killing 2 birds with 1 stone is something you could see me perform right now, where besides completing 10 overtakes without contact, I'm trying to do every race in every car without wasting my time repeating the same race twice in the same vehicle class. I just smash something, not directly the vehicle. Crazy. All I need to do is like rewind all over the actual fun. Done it, done it, done it. Thank you. Now let's win. Now I can have all the contact in the world. For my first custom mode grind, I stayed committed and plowed through custom mode. Regarding challenges, this playlist had some bad apples that I wasn't looking for until the right circumstances arose. Let's fucking go. They came few months later. By the time update 8 went out, I finished the majority of this playlist, and the only thing I was missing out on were challenges that demanded friends or simply random people. Originally, my mindset was that I will come back to it later, but already mentioned update 8 had some features that looked promising.
on the surface. Unfortunately for me, nothing comes easy as I don't have any friends that play racing games with me, so I spent multiple days just to make some progress for the missing challenges, joining and trying to use that Update 8 feature. In this case, I met someone who was from Spain, or any Spanish-speaking country, that was willing enough to help me to achieve what I desired to complete for a few months now. Thanks to him, I finally could platinum my first playlist. Well, yes, I had luck, but not that much luck, as it wasn't counting us being in Japanese cars together in the night when it was kinda intended to do. Now, the only hope for me was coming to this game next time and not getting screwed over. Which I obviously did, and I managed to find a group of people that sealed the deal with me. I think when they are around, then it doesn't count. When they leave... Fuck yeah! Done it! Okay, it's collection time. Let's get it fucking platinum. Let's fucking go. Yes. So done. Now this is done. Everything is done. Meaning it's complete. Meaning that we officially earned our first plat for this game. Nothing to be hyped about, sure, there are still 29 more to go, but it's a start for sure. I want to thank you if you got to the end of this video, and I wish you all the best, until we will see each other again. Have a good one. And yes, this video was recorded half a year back.